Like, in my own house, you're telling me you will beat my daughter. Is that how people have been living in your house? I'll just lie and tell my dad that no, he does not beat me. No, that's no, he's just playing. Maybe he's drunk, that he doesn't do all those things. Because one thing about Igbo is the way you present your husband to your family. Even if tomorrow he changes, that impression that you have given to them, they can never correct it like. So that's why I don't want to give him that impression that he's a bad person. So I'm just trying to like cover him up that he's fine. My dad doesn't joke with me. So I just told my dad that no, everything is fine. We stayed there and we left, and then we continued back to the Ikoton. That was God now finally blessed me with a son. I had my first son, even though he was still beating me in that pregnancy. I didn't tell anybody. Most times if I had bruises on my body, I will not go to work. I'll just call my body, I'm not feeling fine. I will stay back at home. Then if I'm going the next day, I'll just wear long sleeve. If they see the mark, and what happened to you, I'll tell them I fell from bike. I will not tell them what happened. I will just continue like that till my son. That moment always give us 4 months maternity leave. So after the 4 months, I had my son through CS. So after the 4 months maternity leave, my mommy brought my small cousin from village to come and stay with my son so I can resume back to work. And that was November 2018. He came back one day. A pastor said he has offended his wife, that he should go and beg his wife, and the job he's looking for, he will get it. He brought Fanta, he brought pure water, and then I think he bought one other thing too. He now knelt down before me, and I was now saying I should pray for him, I should forgive him. And I said, you didn't say that I'm the one that is doing you. Now, why would I be holding your job for what now? If you have the job, it also benefits me. He now said, no, I should please forgive him that. The pastor said, once I forgive him with my heart, he will get the job the next day. I collected pure water. I blessed the pure water. I collected, you said I should drink it. I took the drink. And then he went to bath with the pure water. The next day, around after 11, he called me on phone that he has gotten the job in Sonoma Cargo in Apapa. They called him for the job, and they called him as a post of manager.
You've gone through a lot in your marriage. And I'm sure if I leave you can talk, you keep on, you will not even repeat anything for the next 3-4 hours. Because you've gone through and you have a lot to say.
Let me round up.
Okay, try and round up. Okay.
So he got the job, and then I was so happy. Then, the role they gave him, he needs to be making reports every day. He doesn't know anything about accounts, he doesn't know anything about reports. So with my knowledge and in Diamond Bank, I make the reports for him. My dad is his grantor, and that's his place of work. The most time if I'm busy, I send the report to my dad. My dad makes the report, send it back to me, and I forward back to him. He got to a point, my colleague called me to one post on Facebook, and then I saw this girl on her birthday, the way he wrote things and everything, my word, my this. I was not like, I don't suspect him, but that day I was not like, what happened? This person, and I said, the person is, he's his sister. So this sister I don't know for how many years, and he's not now that, just they work in the same company. I did not doubt him. So that night I was sleeping, and the voice woke me up, and then that day would have been my last day on earth anyway. But God said no. So I woke up, the voice just directed me to parlor. I never knew he used to hide his phone inside the Ghana must go. So I went there, the thing said I should open the bag. I opened the bag and I saw his phone. The thing called one code, 2964. I remember it very well, 2964. And I typed the code and the phone opened. Till today, I don't know how to download the WhatsApp deleted messages, but I was able to download it that day. And I saw my soulmate. I opened the message. I was not like, the girl was telling him, he told the girl how I normally take my food, because as my husband, I'll tell you, I put my food in the fridge when I get to the work, so later I'll go and microwave it and eat. So the girl I said, you should put poison in my food, that when I get to work, since I don't normally eat immediately, that they will not trace it back to the house, they will suspect my colleagues in the office. So I did a screenshot of that, and I forwarded it to myself, and I deleted it. I saw a place where his boss, Mr. Fred, was telling him that this girl that you just met, why not leave her and stick to your wife that has been with you for this year? The man was just like advising her like a father, because the man is his in-law, so he's marrying his younger sister. So the man was just like, I screenshot all those ones, both the one he was discussing with their best man, I screenshot all those things. It's just that the phone now is bad. I will have showed you everything. So when I saw those things, I was bitter. I was not like, why is this man trying to kill me? I even proved it. I was in the kitchen cooking my noodles. That day I didn't make any food to work. I went to work empty like a pregnant woman. I didn't go to school. I've never eaten somebody's food before. That day I ate Esther's food. I tell Esther, give me food, I'm hungry. She's not like, you eat somebody's food. And I said, how? I told her, I don't feel like eating my food. So she was thinking it's pregnancy symptoms. It does not. But me, I knew what I was running for. The next day was antenatal. I didn't go to work. I was cooking noodles in the fire. Then I entered the bedroom. Before he just called me, I should go back. He entered. I saw him in the kitchen. He was putting something and he was not staring at it. Maybe he saw me. I was like, what are you doing? He said, he's trying to help me. I said, noodles I just put now, you're trying to help me. Now he said, can somebody help me again? I said, okay, no problem. I went back to the bedroom. The voice not like, don't eat that food. I said, even if he did not even tell me to eat that food, I won't be stupid enough to eat that food. I went for antenatal, I came back. He poured the noodles in the dustbin and made his own noodles and ate. So just 1 week before the operation, they want to do another CS for me. So I went to my parents' house. Then the CS, my hospital is in Kotun, and that's Sumbo side. They then called him to come and sign for the operation. He refused. He told the doctor that, Amadi, if I want to die with the baby, let me die with the baby. The man was like, The man had told me, I did not believe. I called him myself. I said, okay, fine. If you don't want to see us, just come to the gate. They will give you the paper, you sign. You go back to where you're going to. You don't need to see us at all. He said it's not his business that he's done with us, so that if we want to die, then let us die there. My mommy came from the Ikorodu to come and sign. And they had to pity her because she was crying that not to travel to her daughter. He now came back after 1 week and I said, these children, who is the father of these children? The first one is fair, this one is fair, him is dark, in their family they are dark, my son speaks like white, him is a local man. It was just saying so many things. Mommy was not like, you don't understand what is wrong. Is this a madness or what? He now said, like, for my information, that he doesn't do this kind of thing. No. No. That, what kind of children is this? They're so fair. Look at her lips. Look at, no. He doesn't want to see me and this bastard in his house again. He referred to the children as bastard, my children. So I watched him leave. In my mommy's presence, he told us that we should never come to the house again. That he's giving us 5 days to come and pack our things. I was still on plaster. And this, my second operation, really affected me. Because since 2019, I've been on plaster. Till first week of July, 2021, I've been on plaster. So we went to the house. He already brought out everything. Even the GoTV I bought, he lost everything. He kept it for me in the parlor, packed everything.